I'm at the yard of Cliffy Miller chatting to Nick Paddock, and first and foremost I've got to say well done to the yard. They're really in form at the moment. They had a good few winners over the past few meetings, and on Monday had a really smart double. Nick, well done.
Thank you. Yeah, the yard's starting to turn and horses are coming well again. Had our bad spell at the beginning of the year, and thank God that's over and horses are doing well, and if they're not winning, they're in the places, so please let it continue.
I do think that they can do just that on Friday. A couple of runners of interest, but let's start in the beginning. Race 2 will see Half Moon Island step out for his very first run. He's in shot behind us. He's a really strapping son of Oratorio.
Yeah, beautiful horse. He was a little bit of a randy boy when he first got here, so he had to get a bit of a snip early, and he's quite a big chap. We didn't want him to get too heavy, and he's gonna need this run. Obviously, he's gonna get better with racing, and we started him over the 14 because I think in the 12, he takes a bit of time to get that locomotive going, but once he got a bit of a momentum, he can put it. You got a couple of gears in that, so we'll see how he goes, and he'll probably have maybe 1 or 2 runs as a juvenile. We'll put him away to become 3.
Hot Hat is next up in race 5. Now he'll be having his post-maiden run, so on paper he does have more to do, but he was a very easy maiden winner last time out over course and distance.
Yeah, again, we said it last time when that cancelled race. He didn't beat the best. I think Always Shining has now come out to frank the form. He's battling along at home, and that he's doing his business, and that he had a lot of sweat on him, and he was a muck sweat the last time when the race was abandoned, and he wasn't himself that day. So hopefully we went back to the drawing board and just freshened him up for this race. So hopefully we can do the best he can in that. It's a very competitive race, so we're hoping for the best.
Roll of the Dice will be in action in race 7. Now this fellow ran a really smart third against a touch stronger last time out.
Yeah, a little bit stiff that day. We got a couple of horses, try and join us and try and chase us to the front, which is a normal story. But he's doing exceptionally well at home. Right type of field for him, down in class, track and trip suits, good draw. I think he'd be a very, very big runner there.
And Decree finishes in race 8. Now this fellow loves the poly, and he's got a neat draw in his favour.
I don't know really what to say about him, to be very honest with you. He obviously went through that flat spell, his last 3 runs and that, but his work has always been of a high level, but during that spell maybe it was just good instead of excellent. But the last 2 weeks he's really come well. His last few workouts, I don't think he's touched a grain of sand. He's floated over it. I mean, he's doing really, really well. Good draw. I think the 13 is going to be a little bit more suited. He's never a 5 furlong horse, so you can put a line through that. And at a big price, I think throw him in. I think Sharapova's on paper looks very, very hard to beat. I think in a handicap, I think I'm 3 kilos out of the weights of this as in a classified. So I'm going to battle there, and hopefully we can give her a run for our money. But just if you've got wider pick 6s, throw him in.
Heed that advice. The yard has turned, so has Decree, and we could see him run a much improved race on Friday.